Hello everyone, welcome to the Nevermore Collective's Master Duel Tournament. It is I, your favorite bard, and you can't prove that I'm not wearing pants right now.
I can, though.
Joining me as always is everyone's favorite co-host, the synchro to do the link bro, Dareinger.
That's me, question mark?
Uh, Brother Gamma, the Exceed, come to succeed.
Let's do this!
And, of course, everyone's favorite hero player, Sky Stormsong Fusion to cause confusion.
Hello.
Alrighty, today's gonna be a pretty short event. It looks like, because like only the three of us were available to duel. So it's just we're gonna bring the heat. This is the Valentine's month event, so we're gonna be using decks that we love. So yeah, I kind of have a feeling that I know what you guys are gonna be playing. We'll see how much I can guess about it, but because there's only three of us, best 2 out of 3 I feel like is appropriate. So what do you say, guys? Say that we get into this.
Let's do it.
Hair Racing Narrative says, as long as we're bringing the heat. And yes, indeed, that was a new song. The song that we were listening to was called The Treasures of Ruin from Pokemon Scarlet and Diamond.
Using Pokemon music for a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
What's funny is that Pokemon music never seems to cause any copyright strikes. So, as long as it's from the video game, you could just use it and nobody cares. I've used it on streams before, and I've never had a problem. So unless the Pokemon Company stops being real cool with a lot of stuff real fast, I'm like, yeah, use it.
SMH my head.
You know what's funny is that everybody always says SMH as in shake my head. I always thought that SMH stood for so much hate.
I like that.
Right?
It doesn't surprise me, though, that you were incorrect about that. Mr. How does that Christmas song go?
It goes very well with eggnog.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, so we're waiting on you guys to get started.
Alrighty.
Standing by. Here we go. Yeah, I'm in the process of moving right now, so my entire office is just full of boxes with random manga just thrown on the floor, and I'm like, I didn't even know I owned this series.
Yeah, let's call it manga. Just to keep it PG. Let's call it.
Yeah, of course. My favorite manga, Booty Royale.
You watch Super Kaijo too?
Yeah. Alright, so Sky versus Gamma. Let's see what we got. It looks like Gamma's going first. And he starts with Unizombie. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, Unizombie has the effect to increase his level by, the level of a zombie on field by either pitching from the hand or sending from the deck to the graveyard. Alright, he's targeting himself. Alright, sending Necroworld Banshee. Necroworld Banshee can banish herself from field to activate Zombie World directly from the deck. Zombie World, a fantastic movie starring Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson, with, I think, Emma Stone. And was that Abigail Breslin? I can't remember. A cameo by Bill Murray.
You're the one telling the story, Bard.
Okay, so Zombie World active, Unizombie on field, and Sky has 6 cards in hand with the new sleeves that have the Millennium Puzzle on them. Hero Lives, minus 4,000 Royal Rare. Oof. That is a hefty price to pay. But there's
it's
the
a
Max
nice looking
C.
card, though.
It is a nice looking card. Max C has been played. Here comes Elemental Hero Blazeman.
Blazeman.
I was about to say Heat Soul, but that felt wrong. There is Stratos. Stratos has the ability to either search for a dude or to pop stuff on the field, and he's just Sky's just gonna go ahead and like add Liquid Soldier to hand using Stratos. Polymerization. Infusing away Blazeman and Liquid Soldier.
Oh, I dislike that guy so much.
For Sunrise.
For Sunrise, and of course Liquid Soldier just draws her a bunch of cards. And what do you call it? The Sunrise goes ahead and grabs the Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion gets around Zombie World because it doesn't need, you know, warriors. It just needs heroes.
There are very few elemental hero monsters that require, like, a specific typing.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Most of them are based off of either attributes or, like, specific names.
Yeah, attributes being like the shiny one, and you know, specific names, you know, other ones. And we go into the battle phase. Interesting. I feel like there's a channel on YouTube called The Battle Phase that will be very, very cool in the future.
Yeah, isn't that the channel that there's like a person that does rapping and stuff?
Yeah, there's a person who does rapping. Me personally, I've been rapping a bunch of stuff and putting it in boxes since I'm in the process of moving. Vampire Fraulein says no, and Mazera Al Ghul pitches itself from the hand and special summons itself in defense position. Suddenly, where there was one zombie, there is now many zombie.
As they do. I don't know if this is a zombie deck or a vampire deck, but they tend to like to swarm the field and then go into big spooky dudes.
Big spooky dudes the deck. It looks like Vampire Fraulein's going to be activating an effect, and I think that what she does is that she... Yeah, there it is. Oh, but no, that's... Oh!
Let them die! Let them all die.
I was about to say, wait, that's absolute zero if he dies. Oh, but then there's 3 set cards. Oh, this is a new for heroes. I generally don't see Sky set a lot of cards, and Brother Gamma's got 900 life points to work with. I wonder if this is in fact a vampire deck, because vampires have a tendency to like special summon themselves from the graveyard. It is a vampire deck! That is Vampire's Domain. Once per turn, he can pay 500 life points, which he has. During the main phase this turn, he can normal summon 1 vampire monster in addition to his normal summoner set.
And now I feel the pain.
Yeah, I know, this is gonna hurt. But, you know, this has a very, what do you call it? This has a very white effect on Magic the Gathering, where if a vampire deals damage to an opponent, it's lifelink.
It's not quite lifelink, but yeah.
Yeah.
It would be nice if you could get back your, like, 4,000 damage, but the issue is Sky has 2 rather large monsters on the field. Gamma can pay for maybe 1 or 2 effects. I think they're all 500, so you can pay for 1 effect.
Yeah.
And it's going to be tricky, because I have a feeling I know what those set cards are on Sky's field. They could be bluffs. They could be something good.
One of them's going to be like an Honest Neos.
If Sky has a set Honest Neos in the back row, I'm going to have to disqualify her for that.
I meant to say in the hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could actually cheat online?
Yeah, of course. They work like artifacts. That heroes and artifacts, best deck. What? Alright, so we have Doom King on field. Alright, so Brother Gamma sending Glow Up Bloom, puts Doom King on board, and now he activates Vampire's Domain, paying the 500. putting him at 400 life points, but he can normal summon a vampire addition. Oh, that's a tribute. That is the Vampire Shadow, or the Shadow Vampire. Okay. He activates the effect, which allows Doom King to do his thing, which he can banish a card on field or in the graveyard, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Field or graveyard. So here we go. Doom King. Banishing Sunrise. Oh, that's Vampire Voivode. Directly from the deck. When
Vampire what?
Voivode.
Oh, Voidvoid.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you right. I'm sorry. And there's the Spirit of Neos, which is not quite Elemental Hero Neo Stratos or whatever it's called, but it does special summon when your opponent attacks, and
yeah,
it's a boy.
It's a boy, and
it's a boy that comes up the field.
Doom King negates the effect because the effect activates whenever it's on the field. If it activated whenever it's in the hand, Doom King wouldn't have been able to do anything. And there's Lifelink. Brother Gamma now has 2 additional activations that he can do. Goes
I
into
can
main
only
phase
do
2.
that once per turn, though.
Oh, interesting. Vampire Boy doing work.
Yeah, sure is.
I remember when Doom King was like in the meta. It's such a good card, but it's also such a BS card.
It is kind of BS, yes. The fact that it's he has 2 good effects, and both of them are like activate whenever you feel like it. You know, they're both once per turn, but they're really good. Is the thing, you know. Here we go. Going for the Vampire Sucker. Link summon, because sometimes you just need that good suck.
No,
God.
bad.
No.
You guys must think I'm a sucker. Alright, Sky
That
draws
was
a
a
card.
really expensive card at one point. I believe Vampire Sucker was like $20, $30 card. Because there's a secret rare from a Battles of Legend that was short printed.
Oh, neat. Alright, so Doom King brings himself back onto the field because there's a field spell. And of course, Vampire Sucker, if there's a zombie that's summoned, draw a card.
How many times must I tell you no?
So, Spirit of Neos tries to shuffle himself into the deck so that Sky can special summon an elemental hero Neos. And Gamma's just gonna go ahead and banish it because as long as my god.
Wow.
Sky
You are
Sky leveling the field. They're both at 1,400 life points now.
This guy's just like, hey, I'll do it again.
Yeah. It's like, you can't stop this now. Saveshooter in the chat says, ooh, my favorite hero is Elemental Hero Grand Mole. And Elemental Hero Grand Mole was my favorite Neospatian, like, for such a long time, because that card was just silly. You know, like, does your opponent have something really big and oppressive on the field? Swing a Grand Mole at it.
That Grand Mole pass.
Yeah, Grand Mole pass.
Come on, buddy.
Strato's going. Oh, and there's Mazera Al Ghul activates, banishes to prevent the destruction of Vampire Sucker, but then he special summons himself. Holy cow. Went to my favorite Japanese market yesterday, and they had like this bag of chips, but they're like Cheetos, like the cheese balls, right? Except they're takoyaki flavored, and this thing is delicious.
Ooh.
I don't care if it's 600 calories per handful. I'm eating the whole thing.
I didn't know where that you were going with that, and I was getting quite scared.
Okay, so we're each at like 1,000-ish life points, roughly. Which means that any mistake can be fatal if we don't take certain things into consideration, right?
True.
That is a Vampire Fascinator. If it's leg summoned, target a card in the opponent's graveyard and special summon it. Is that right?
Yep.
Alright, and that's Stratos. Does Gamma get the effect?
Hero on the field.
I didn't.
You didn't? Is that because you said no?
No, I just didn't happen.
It
Oh,
won't trigger
confused
because he
about it.
doesn't have a hero on the field.
Oh,
on his side.
it's
You have to have
other-
a second hero.
I see. Other than Stratos. So, like, I got you.
I don't like that.
Okay, so we have Vampire Fascinator, Vampire Boy Boy, Zombie Stratos. Now we have a Vampire Familiar, and
Let's take it even higher.
It's Retainer. Familiar's the bat.
really, is that Retainer?
Yeah.
That is Retainer, and this is Yuki Onna, the Absolute Zero Mayakashi. And Vampire Retainer triggers in the graveyard, chucking a Vampire Familiar.
There you go.
To put himself back on the field. And Yuki Onna does the thing where, what's it called? What does she do?
If a monster special summoned from the graveyard or a monster effect activates in the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster on the field, change its attack to 0, and if you do, negate its effects.
Ooh. Oh my god, alright. And then we get another Vampire Kingdom and Vampire Retainer. You can pay 500 life points, add a spell or trap from the deck to the hand, and Brother Gamma's going to go ahead and add the other Vampire Domain. Do the effects on that one stack? Is it a soft?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Okay, so we got Yuki Onna, we got Vampire Boy Boy, and Vampire Boy Boy attacking for game. GG's. It really did not look good for Brother Gamma out of the gate because, you know, it's really hard to stop heroes once they get going. And Vampire Fraulein just kind of did a lot. Spirit of Neos tried to do a lot of things, but because Doom King was on field, it's kind of one of those things where you have to like respect the Doom King, otherwise you're gonna get Doom Kinged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Doom King, one of those cards that whenever I got back into the game, I had a real hard time dealing with because I was like, wait, it does what? And it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, how do you deal with that?
Hey, Sky, do you want to go first or do you want to swap decks?
First.
Okay.
Okay.
Sky will go first. As we know, Sky just recently got a heck of a lot of new hero cards. So there's new strategies brewing, I'm positive. And you know, we saw some of it in this past duel. You know, we saw the Spirit of Neos. So I'm assuming that there's some Neospatian strategies going on in there, or like some new Neos fusions that we can play with. I know that we have End Shuffle, which is new. We have Spirit of Neos, which is new. We have like the new Wingman cards. This is all a matter of like seeing if we draw into the stuff that we need when we need it, and if we can set up a board uninterrupted.
That's a new card.
That is Crosskeeper. And there goes A Hero Lives. Putting the Stratos on board. Stratos says, get me another dude. And then
Oh my god.
grabs another dude from the deck, and that is Elemental Hero, Spirit of Neos. Crosskeeper activates, sending himself to special summon one monster or one Neospatian, and Sky puts Spirit of Neos. Spirit of Neos, when special summoned, adds one Polymerization or something else that I couldn't read. One polymerization spell or trap that mentions an elemental hero monster. So, okay. That's end shuffle, and then you can shuffle him back, put the Neos on field, and then instant contact. Pays 1,000. Special summon the Flame Wingman. Holy cow!
That's a classic.
Yeah, that is a classic. Crosskeeper activates to draw cards, because that's what heroes needed, was more draw power.
Is the new Flame Wingman on Master Duel or not yet?
Yes.
He is.
You're gonna see in about 3 seconds, I believe.
Alright, we're going into Infernal Devicer. Alright, reveals cards, adds the Neospatian Grand Mole to hand, and the Neospatian Dark Panther. End shuffle. Shuffles one elemental hero into the deck. And I think this is a fusion card, if I'm not mistaken. No, special summon's a different one. This is Liquid Soldier.
You have Blaze Man coming out on the field.
Elemental Hero Heat Soul and Elemental Hero Water Soul are both on field.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, this deck is a finely tuned machine. It is, like, really hard to find where you want to chuck that monkey wrench. Because I promise you...
You mean chuck that rock.
Yeah. Because I promise you that, yeah, you gotta chuck the rock. I just got what you meant by that. Because here's the thing, like, you can... If you have an Ash Blossom in hand, yeah, good luck. Where are you gonna use the Ash Blossom?
You can Ash the Shadow Mist, but I mean, they're just gonna activate another card that does the same thing and then activate Shadow Mist in the graveyard. And what that Ash Blossom do?
Yep.
Nothing.
Here goes the End Wave. End Shuffle in there. Draws her card.
Now, one thing, I think one of the new cards makes it to where Neospatian monsters don't shuffle back after turn.
Yeah, Neospace.
Oh, I thought one of the new cards made it.
Oh,
do
maybe.
that too.
I mean, like, can you count the amount of times that she's drawn cards in this turn? Holy cow.
She's down to 28 cards, and she returned 2.
That's how she prevents herself from decking out. She's just gonna always return the 2 cards.
Yeah. Saveshooter in the chat says you have to have Droll and Lockbird instead of Ash. That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, because Droll and Lockbird stops any adding to hand. However, you know, it's one of those things that you gotta hit it in the right place.
Just adds the first card, draw and lock, chains, or yeah. After the resolution, you Trickstar Reincarnation.
There he is, Shining Neo's Wingman, baby. And turn pass. How confident are you feeling, Brother Gamma?
I don't like this.
I just dropped my takoyaki balls and now I'm upset. There's a lot of new effects on here that I'm not familiar with. But Shiny Neo's Wingman gains 300 attack for each monster in the graveyard. Also cannot be destroyed by card effects. If it's special summoned, you can destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of different attributes among the monsters on the field, which presently we have Light, Fire, Light, and Dark, so that's 3. If it destroys a monster by battle, you can inflict battle damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. So that's pretty good. Brother Gamma gonna go Vampire Familiar into the Link Karibo. Activates the Zombie World.
Zombie Reborn.
Zombie Reborn. Banishes the other Vampire Familiar from the deck to special summon this Vampire Familiar. which activates on the summon. He's gonna pay 500 life points.
To add a vampire from deck to hand.
Okie doke. Adds the
Getting the
Fraulein.
Fraulein.
Mm-hmm. My in-laws have a cat named Fraulein, and all I ever think about is this card.
It's a good thing to think about.
Mm-hmm. If I'm ever attacked, I'll be like, quick, Fraulein, special summon yourself.
You just throw the cat at whatever's attacking.
What is this? This is engage Neospace. Holy cow! Look at that. Look at that number go up.
Yeah, I believe what it says is just make Flame Wingman a lot bigger.
And adds a polymerization too. Well, I mean that wasn't because of, yeah, it adds the polymerization, and then Spirit of Neos and Shadow Mist are going to activate. What we doing?
And we have a Neos
We have a
fusion.
Neos fusion. And a Stratos. Okay, Stratos is going to destroy all the spells. But when a monster effect is activated, you control a vampire monster, negate the activation, and then do stuff. You gain life points. But doing some quick math here, I don't know, dude.
Doing some
Yeah.
quick math here. This guy's got like 13,000 damage on board.
Yeah. And of course, then there's.
It's gonna be like 14,000, 15,000 now.
Oh no. Chucks the Neos and something else. And we get the Brave Neos, okay?
The bravest of Neos.
In danger here.
Hello, Pimp Demon.
Hey, Pimp Demon, welcome. What do we do here? Because we got Sunrise targeting the, what do you call it?
Rise targeted the zombie
The
world.
zombie world, and then the Linkaribo is going to jump off. And Linkaribo can target anything, right? Or does it have to be the attacking monster?
I believe it can target anything.
No, it changes the
no.
attacking monster. So, changes that. So, the Vampire Familiar stays?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because 0 and 0 do nothing.
Yeah.
It's not like a 100 versus 100 where they would both die.
Yeah.
Well, if they're an attack, but yeah.
Yeah. Brave Neos will add a spell or trap to hand. Adds the end shuffle.
Add mask change and then attack with your ex Crusader. Mask change into Darklaw, then
Okay, so that's a no-go for the other hero. This guy's gonna set 1, 2, 3 cards and pass. Okay, we have one Vampire Fraulein versus a bunch of punchy dudes. And holy cow, can they ever punch. I'm gonna screen cap this. Because this is ridiculous.
this is where Sky extra links Gamma. Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Cerberus, Nightmare Phoenix, and then Nightmare Griffin. Get that U-Link going on.
As far as I can tell, there's not really any negates on field. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, so Brother Gamma can pop off. However, that's favorite contact. That's the one that does the thing, and we just go into a different, what's it called? Shining Neo's Wingman, which will be able to destroy things up to the number of attributes. And it was just the right amount to just clear the field. Brother Gamma passes.
GG.
GG.
And then she goes into battle phase, and Brother Gamma says, "Battle fader."
I don't know.
No.
You think she's got enough damage on board to deal with that?
Probably not.
Okay, there we go.
So we are tied up 1-1.
Yeah, and both of them were like just like nail biters of duels, because it's just kind of like, hey, you know, we're just gonna keep putting things on field and see what you can do about that. You know, zombies putting up Doom King and whatnot. Kind of like puts a stop to a lot of things. But heroes have a tendency to just keep going, man. Not a fan.
It probably is a good idea to not bite nails, though. If you bite nails, you could probably get hurt.
I'm swapping decks.
Okay. Brother Gamma is swapping decks. And suddenly I'm looking at my pick for which deck I decided to play today, and I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be enough. I'm just going to say.
Alrighty.
Okay, Brother Gamma. Jumping back in. We are standing by. And because he swapped decks, it comes down to the coin flip. Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second?
I will say this though. I haven't played this deck even once.
That is a choice you can make. Okay, coin toss says that Sky goes first. And I desperately miss the days when heroes would have to go second because of, you know, like they were more board breakers and what have you. But now all of the new stuff has made it so that, you know, you can just put a bunch of stuff on field that says, I'll fusion summon when I please. Thank you. Okay, so Spirit of Neos is on there. He added the thing. And we have Engage Neospace and End Wave. We're going to be sending the Shadow Mist and a Neospace and Aqua Dolphin. Puts Neos on field. We grab the Polymerization. Shadow Mist grabs a dude. We're going for Liquid Soldier. Neos, Spirit of Neos shuffles himself, and we put a different Neos on board. Polymerization. Pimp Demon says, I bet I could take none of you in this tournament. I know nothing about this game except the pharaoh inside of a young boy.
I've discovered that clicking on Marshmallow makes him jump.
Yeah, clicking on Marshmallow makes him... Oh, and he snaps too. That's actually a little unnerving to see.
Just like spam clicking him.
Holy cow, look at that air hummingbird just adding life points.
Yeah. Air Hummingbird's it's a good card.
You know, it's funny because I know that, like, okay, so Aqua Dolphin makes Aqua Neos, Dark Panther makes, like, whatever, Dark Neos, whatever, but there's no Neos fusion for Air Hummingbird. It doesn't exist. I've looked
Wasn't
on
that Air Neos?
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
I mean, I'm saying I looked on the on the Master Duel database. You can search, and there is no fusion for Elemental Hero Neos and Air Hummingbird. So obviously, it does not exist.
It does.
It does not, though.
Just Konami doesn't want to acknowledge it for some reason.
Yeah,
They won't tell us why.
Konami says it does not exist. So
Konami has taken Air Neos from us, not given us any reprints, and it's made this huge conspiracy as to why we don't have a reprint of Air Neos.
well, I mean, like, there's a whole thing. I think people are just misremembering. It never existed. However, that is a fright for patchwork, adding the edge and chain and a polymerization.
I'm looking at it right now, Bart. I'm looking at it right now.
Are you looking
You know
at
how
it?
Stormy gets with his Arby's. Don't bring up Air Neos.
Well, that's exactly what Konami's doing. They're not bringing up Air.
I know.
All right, so we have an Edgem chain, a polymerization in hand after using the Frightfurt patchwork, and now the question becomes, what are we doing?
Hopefully pulling off a miracle.
That is Luber, the theater kid. Activating to get himself a branded spell or trap from the deck to the hand.
A Luber, you could also call him something else.
What?
Uber.
Alright, so he grabs the Despian Theater, but then he chooses to go with the polymerization.
I'm glad that you just completely ignored it.
Well, I mean, what do you call a Luber?
I'm not. No, I'm
How
not.
many
I was
monsters
gonna
are-
start it.
That's
I was
3
gonna
months.
start it.
Guardian Chimera.
Guardian Chimera.
Yeah, Guardian Chimera can do things, draw cards and spin cards. No, I'm sorry, destroy cards. And also, he can't be targeted because there's a polymerization in the graveyard now. We also have a couple of chains here. We're going to go Guardian Chimera first, Dramaturge of Despia second. We're going to go Edgem
Favorite
Chain
contact
last.
fourth.
And then Favorite Contact fourth. This is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Let's leave it like that.
Saveshooter says that Air Neos is missing because of copyright reasons. I've heard that, but what copyright is preventing them from using Air Neos?
That's what people speculate, is that there's Neos Air, which is a flight company over in Norway or something. But they've never said why. And they won't say why, because people have contacted Konami over it, and they're just like, "Hey, can you just tell us why?" And they're like, "We're not at liberty to disclose this."
Hey Konami, why is there no Air Neos? And Konami's like, I'm sorry, why is there no who?
So it could be something to do with the artwork, because they had in the past had artwork issues where it was copywritten.
Yeah, like Mad
It
Lobster.
could be something, yeah.
Yeah.
And it could also be something like the name or something. But they've never really said. They just kind of deleted the card from the history books.
Pimp Demon, because he's from that country where the airline is, he says, I'm sorry my country did something. But here's the thing that I have to say about that is I feel okay, and this might just be me speculating, but given the way that things are, I think that it's actually a copyright issue with the artwork. I bet you anything that the artist held on to the copyright for that specific one, and now he's like, well, you can't use it. Yeah.
Maybe.
Buster Blader and Fallen of Albaz to Buster Blader the what? My mind is...
I don't know either.
My brain trembles. I was like, okay, yeah, this is a pretty standard branded... branded, what's it called? deck, and then I see Fallen of Albaz and Buster Blader of all things. I was like, wait, what? Fallen of Albaz comes back off of the Monster Reborn.
Are we gonna see a synchro into the Buster Dragon?
And that is a Royal Rare Fallen of Albaz, I just noticed.
Got all these shiny cards on the field.
And tosses the Despian Tragedy, which will activate in the graveyard. King of Canadian Hill is here, and he says, hello, hello, hello.
Hello, King.
Alright, Fallen of Albaz waiting a hot minute to do his thing.
Oh, yeah, I know what to freaking do.
It sounds like he
Never
just
mind.
had a brain blast.
I sure did. Get the hell out of here.
Is that a good idea?
Yes, it is, because it's negated.
Only on the field.
No! No! What? Ah!
No.
Ah. Hold on. Why did that work to my Chimera?
Because it's non-targeting.
Oh, sh... Get back.
He's like, come back, I'm... Okay. It's not a total loss, but still, that that must have been painful.
It was. I was
As-
like, come on.
As soon as I saw it happen, I like, my breath just, like, left me. I was like, no. Oh my god.
I really like those 30 seconds that you get on the opponent's turn.
Right. The Spirit of Neos comes down, sending Shadow Mist to the graveyard. Shadow Mist allows Sky to grab another dude, and it's Elemental Hero Neos. Okay, shuffles himself to special summon another Neos.
Hold on,
And
how come this Neos didn't get the 1000 attack boost like the other one?
I think the other one was special summoned by a different effect.
I see.
So we bring out the Brave Neos, who's going to be 3,000 attack, and then we're going to link both of them off for Infernal Divisor. Adds fusion material to hand up to 2, which is neat.
Dark Panther and the Grand Mole.
And then swings into the Guardian Chimera. She had a lot of life points to spare, so I mean, that's fine. And I see why now. It's because of the hero lives. Puts Blazeman on field. Blazeman adds a polymerization. Okay, and passes. Blazeman being the only thing on the field. Okay. Brother Gamma working
Come
with
on.
2 cards.
Come on, buddy.
And that is Albaz the Ashen. Who becomes the Fallen of Albaz when he's on the field. And that's a direct swing from Guardian Chimera.
GG.
GG. Guys. This was a heck of a duel. I mean, holy cow, the two of you have were just batting 1,000 the entire duel. That was I don't know what to say. Well played to both of you. Just I'm at a loss for words. Heroes doing nothing but special summoning huge dudes and drawing cards for days, and zombies, vampires being kind of a really cool deck, but then switching to a branded Buster Blader thing, and it's just I think the Guardian Chimera was kind of like the big brick wall in the face of heroes, because at 33 it's higher than average. So a lot of heroes kind of cap out in the neighborhood of 25, unless they're one of those that has the attack buffing effect. So there was no hero, I assume that this is what was happening, that could punch over the Guardian Chimera. And with targeting protection, it was just kind of like a really oppressive wall on the field.
It sure was.
Yeah.
Sure was quite a wall.
It sure was. Brother Gamma, let's do this. It's you versus me for the title of who our favorite Valentine is. The Siggybot says, "Hello, guys."
Hello, Siggy.
Hey, Siggy.
Here's something that just now occurred to me, and maybe you guys will probably be like, well, you know what, that would have been a smart idea. It's the Valentine's Day event for us right here, right? This is the Valentine's Duel. I honestly feel like one of us should have played Harpies, because my Valentine.
At least a new Harpy card that came out.
Harpies are not bad. The first deck that I built when I got back into the game was Harpy Tri-Brigade, and I liked it. So let's see, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go one. No, I don't want to do that. 1, 2.
Buckle my shoe.
4.
Shut the door.
4, and 5 and 6.
Pick up sticks.
Alright, let me think. Best way to move with this one would be here. Alright. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I was gonna say you're not covering your hand. I realized that I was looking at Master Duel, not the stream.
Oh, hold on. We could redo this. I forgot to close the tab. I just closed it now.
Wait, what happened?
I forgot to close it. The whatchamacallit, the tab that you told me to see the new intro.
Oh,
that's fine.
Yeah, no problem. We good.
All right, I just closed it.
Okay, perfect. You good. You good. Hair-raising narrative says, I think we all know that Bard is gonna lose this one. I mean, probably. I saw the way that they were dueling, I was like, oh, this is gonna be hard. Maybe I win. I don't know. You know, sometimes I do things. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and do this.
Oh no.
Welcome to the labyrinth.
Okay, at least she's a zombie type. That will help me out for a bit.
Maybe. Alright. If I understand correctly, let me think here. What is the best way to do this? We're just going to let that go, but then we're just going to go do this. And we're going to target that. And we're going to go ahead and send the Elder Entity Entis. Oh, Mazera! Alright, but we're gonna do this. Let me think. What is... I don't think that Zombie World's gonna give me a hard time, really.
Is it?
Maybe. This is the kind of thoughts that I have to have. I'm like, Zombie World might not do anything to me. But I know that Unizombie can continue extending, which is kind of what I don't want to happen. Foxy
Let's
Tune?
go!
Wait a minute! Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, sends the Vampire Familiar. This is like a punk zombie deck? Golly.
It sure is.
Alrighty, let's see what happens. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I still have things I can do. Alright, Xiamen hits the field. Gonna pay 500 to add a
600.
punk. Oh yeah, 600 to add a punk from deck to hand, and it's gonna add the no punk deer note. Oh dear.
And let's go!
Alright, Synchro Summon. Oh, Psychic and Punisher. Nah.
Old men say no.
Ah!
Sorry, no.
So the unaffected by effect didn't work.
Well, the thing is Solemn Judgment prevents him from being summoned. So he's not even on the field when Solemn Judgment works.
Party pooper.
A little bit, yes.
First time I summoned him and you got like, nope.
Like, first time I summoned him and Bar's like, no. Alright, we're gonna use Lovely Labyrinth to put Dogmatic Punishment back on field, and we're gonna set 2 secret cards. I'm not gonna tell you what they are. And we're gonna swing for 29 and pass turn. I'm 4,000 life points down now, though.
Yes, you are.
You're 500.
Yes, you are.
No. Shoot. What can we do here? I don't want him to do anything to me, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Nope. And we're gonna give you... What are we gonna give you? Well, what doesn't have an effect that activates? This one. So... There you go. You can have that. And then I'm gonna... Let's see... Activate the effect of Welcome Labyrinth in my graveyard, and activate the effect of Lovely Labyrinth on my field. And we're just gonna snipe something in your hand. That is the Zombie Reborn, and we're gonna set Welcome Labyrinth on my field. Okay. Son of a gun. I just realized something really annoying. Alrighty, let's see. What can we do here? Oh, shoot.
Is Silver Castle on or Master Duel yet?
No. The Lady Labyrinth, no.
Damn.
No.
I gotta deal with 2 of them.
You gotta deal with 2 of them now. The problem here is you don't know, like, how well something is working for you right now, and I'm like, I kind of don't have a way around it.
Is it the effect that you don't have any fiends in your graveyard?
Yeah, precisely that, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, and I keep forgetting that Mazera Al Ghul is a thing. That sucks. Alright, well, what we're gonna do here is, I don't think Mazera can really hurt me on the field, so we're just gonna leave it.
Oh. Yeah, you have some effects that require you to have fiend monsters on the field.
Oh, you got that trap card. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's just, you know, like, trust me, you'll see. It's just right now. It's just kind of a really dumb thing.
Shoot.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, end phase. Can we do a thing? I guess we can. We're gonna go ahead and use the Dogmatica Punishment here, or we're gonna target the Mazera Al Ghul, and we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna chuck our 5-headed dragon, which will allow me to use my lovely Labyrinth. And we're not gonna destroy something in your hand. We're gonna destroy the zombie world, because the one
You're
thing.
that bitter.
No, it's because the one thing that happens is Lovely Labyrinth can bring a trap back from the graveyard, but it can't be activated unless there's a fiend on field. So like the cards that I was bringing back were doing nothing, and I was like, oh no.
Oh shoot! I had it on.
You had it on lock for a little bit, and I was just like, oh crap.
If only I wasn't breaking on my hand.
Yeah. GG's.
I had literally another zombie war on my hand and at level 5. I'm like, can't do anything with this.
Alrighty, so Labyrinth takes the first one. Brother Gamma, are you ready for the second one?
I'm swapping decks.
I already know what's coming, and I'm terrified. Like, damn it. This is Buster Blader branded. I don't even know what to do.
You told me you play against it before.
I did, and it like kicked my butt because you never expect them to go into like the Buster Dragon.
That's the thing. I don't know how to combo off into it.
Oh,
I've seen the replays, but I don't know how.
Well, it's a good thing that you don't play any dragon types in this deck, Bard.
Yeah, it's a fantastic thing. Yeah,
It's a good thing that Gamma's deck doesn't also like turn things into dragons. Those aren't card effects that are capable of being done in this game.
Okay, we're gonna go Lord of the Heavenly.
Oh no, the other rock. People hate.
I don't know what it is with people and rocks, man. Like, they don't like rocks in my hands.
They don't like Dwayne Johnson.
Okay. We got that. We got 1. We got 2. And we're gonna pass.
Alright, go ahead and pass then.
Passing. Yeah. Hit me with your best shot. Let's see.
We don't see what the one in the world I could do anyways. Oh, okay. That might work though.
Okay, that is Springen's Kit. Add one of the branded spells from the, what do you call it, from the deck to the hand? I was gonna say from the hand to the deck. That would be like the worst card ever.
Return.
That is branded fusion, baby.
Return that.
No, here needs to return a card. Alright, activates branded fusion. And you know I can't let this go without my boy Earth Insect.
Where's my bug spray at?
The best labyrinth card.
The best labyrinth card, Max C.
Do. No. You and you out of here.
Alright, that's the Fallen of Albaz and the Buster Whelp. Okay, now let me think. Lubellion is... Alright, so he's gonna try to go into the... what do you call it? Into the Mirror Jade. I would assume.
Am I?
Now, I would assume. You're gonna discard the... what's it called? Let me think. Warrior, whatever. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the Welcome Labyrinth here.
But what?
Ah! Branded in red. Let me think. What do we got here? Branded in red needs to do a certain thing in order to resolve, so we're just gonna stop that from happening here by saying no. That's our Fallen of Albaz now.
Jealous much?
Yes. Very jealous. Okay. Special summoning are lovely. Use the effect of Labyrinth. We're just gonna pop the kit. Alright, Branded in red falls flat. I don't know if Lubellion can still activate.
Oh yes, it sure can.
Okay. Because I feel like I've put... Okay, because you would need to shuffle cards back, but I feel like I put away most of the good targets.
Did you?
Maybe. Fusion decks are weird to me because I never know... Wait, hold on. Oh, it goes from the... Ah, damn it, no! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use Ariana to draw. We're gonna use Lovely Labyrinth to... I don't know. I don't even know. Alright.
Get the hell out of here. That's what she's going.
Let me
Yeet.
think. What can we do here? Is that non-targeting?
I do not know.
Yeah, it is non-targeting. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and activate Lord of the Heavenly Prison here. Puts him on field. Alright. Yes. We're gonna set a card. You don't need to worry about this card.
I need to worry about it, definitely.
Yeah, no, you don't need to worry about that card.
Yeet.
Alright. And let's see. Yes.
No! What are you doing?
Draw a card. Set a spell or trap on the field. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. Let me think. This one. You don't need to worry about that card either.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, wait. What is that?
Oh, yes. Let's go!
It lets you fusion summon. Oh, that's so dumb.
Let's go!
Okay. How strong is he, though? Okay. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. We can do this. We can win. We can win.
Eh.
Okay, main phase 2, end phase, got it.
Come on, buddy.
Ah,
Yeah.
very interesting, very interesting. Let's see. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see. Let me think here. We're gonna need to wait. What can we do here? Eradicator epidemic virus. Spell cards.
Okay.
Alright. That's one. Alright. We got rid of the branded, what do you call it? Good. Alright. This happens. So what can we do here? Let me think. Let me think. We still need to be able to punch over that, so let me think. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna activate this. Send that.
Hey.
Gonna give you the kit.
Why?
Because
Why you do that, man?
I don't like it. Let me think. Shoot. I think that's just gonna have to be the way we do it, though. So that goes there. This goes here. That will special summon Ariana. Alright. And let's see. Ariana will do a thing. Welcome Labyrinth in my graveyard will do a thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I knew that was coming. I wasn't worried. That's the downside of Mirror Jade is he's kind of a douche.
Yep.
Huh, interesting. Okay. I don't think... Oh, that's crap. Alright, so this still happens. Add from my deck to my hand this one. Alright, and that one, does it have... Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna have to be it. Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Got it. We're good. This was quite the roundabout. But I think we got this. Main 2. Set. And set. And pass, and I already know what's gonna happen. Mirror Jade's gonna be a punk. Alright, that's Keeper of Dragon Magic. We are going to activate Trap Trick. And let's see, what are we gonna do here? I think the best thing we can is do this. Set that. Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead and do the thing.
Another one that needs to get banished.
That's like another one that needs to get banished, yeah.
No! Why?
I say, Brother Gabba, it seems that you have no cards on field or in your hand.
Ooh.
Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Cool. What do we say? Okay, we're gonna do the thing here. I don't know if I'm worried about this, but in the off chance, we're just going to go ahead and put Eradicator Epidemic Virus back on field. And we're going to look at the top 3. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're just going to add this card. And we're going to set this card. You don't need to worry about that card.
How many freaking rocks do you got?
This deck is all about them rocks. Rocks is what the labyrinth is built out of.
See that there? Bart is trying to stone me to death over here.
Oh, is that a spell I saw? Nope.
He's not a good person. He's being pretty bad over here.
I am being pretty oppressive, I think. But I mean, I'm sorry. I was worried about like the Buster Lock just like continuously smacking me around. I was like, nope, can't have that.
Buster Luck. You think that's going to happen?
Well, it
I don't
could
know.
have. It very much could have. I was very worried about it. Okay, we pass. Alright, that's a Buster Whelp. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that is a Buster Whelp. Can he do something? Add 1 destruction sword card from your deck to hand? Yeah, okay, cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. That's a trap. Okay. Can't do nothing about no trap. Unless... Interesting. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna do this, though.
No!
We're gonna say
No!
trap cards.
Oh!
And then use the effect of Labyrinth. Yeah, I'm not worried. Alright, so that happens. We bring back... Kind of an interesting thing you can do here is, you know, like the... You tribute Lovely with the Eradicator Epidemic Virus, and then the field spell just brings her back.
Well,
It is dummy oppressive.
GG.
Thank you, thank you. We're good. Alright. And lastly, yeah. Oh, and the card that I put in this deck just in case I went up against a fusion deck just showed up in my hand. There's the dimensional barrier. Hello. And there we have it. That is 2 for 2. GG's, Brother Gamma. Well played.
GG.
Thank you guys for showing up to the to the Valentine's Day event on the Master Duel Nevermore. I got those back with the Nevermore Master Duel tournament. It was fun. I kind of wish that I would have thought of Harpies a lot sooner. I didn't, and now I'm kind of kicking myself about that. You can end on like a Cyber Slash Harpy Lady, which is really cool. It bounces something to your hand, and because it's a Harpy monster, you can absolutely drop like the Harpy's Featherstorm, and just like all monster effects for the rest of the turn are no-go.
Oh.
Yeah, it's, you know, super awful. I won a lot of games just off of Harpy's Featherstorm early on. It was crazy.
Even against Labyrinth? Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Even against Labyrinth?
Well, Labyrinth wasn't out back then. This was like man, or late 2020, something like that.
But would it work against Labyrinth?
No, I don't think so because it's a trap-based deck. So I mean, like it would shut down like Lovely, it would shut down like the Ariana, the Lord of the Heavenly Prison, all that. But like like it's the traps would still be active. So it's just kind of one of those things where it's like it does stuff, but but I want to thank everybody who showed up in the chat. We have looking backwards here. I'm sorry, I just turned off the chat. We have Hair-Raising Narratives, King of Canadian Hill, the Siggybot, Saveshooter was in here, Pimp Demon was in here, Brother Gamma showed up a couple of times to say what's up to the people who were in the chat. And yeah, you guys are great. Thank you for stopping by for our Valentine's month event. This is a deck I love because no reason. You don't need to ask me questions about why I love it. I just do, okay? It's a thing I do. With that said, like as always, until we're live on the other channel, I just want to plug the channel and say, hey, you know what? Go out there and follow us at The Battle Phase on YouTube, youtube.com/@thebattlephase. We're gonna start streaming there probably around April-ish, assuming that my move to my new place doesn't take up a lot of time that I could be doing to put everything together. Other than that, do we have a show scheduled for next week, Dare? Or do we have like something that we want to do next week? Do we know?
No, I don't think we've actually discussed what we're doing next week / next month. But,
alrighty, in that case,
when we get something, we'll put a schedule out there.
Here's a fun one. You guys in the chat. Yes, I'm speaking to you directly in the chat. Tell us what you'd like to see us do. We're easily persuaded. Also, we'd really appreciate the ideas. But no, seriously though, like we will have shows planned out, and as soon as we do, Dare will put together a great graphic where he'll explain the schedule for next month. And other than that, I want to say thank you to the duelists, Sky with the new heroes, Brother Gamma with the vampires and the branded. And I swear to God, as soon as I saw like Foxy Tune in hand, I was like, oh, this is all levels of crazy. I'm not ready. But you guys did great, and as always, I want to thank our champion, our undefeated champion, the Midnight Bard. Yeah, that guy's cool.
Sky, you should dethrone him again soon.
What's that?
I'm saying Sky needs to dethrone you soon.
It's funny. I kind of expected you guys to be like undefeated. What are you talking about? And I was gonna be like, it's 2023 now. It's technically I'm undefeated again. It resets every year, you see.
Every year.
Every year.
And it was a good duel.
Yeah, it was a good duel. It was a lot of fun. And, I'm looking forward to see, because the people in the chat don't know, but we're about to go into a tier 0 format because the strongest deck that Yu-Gi-Oh has ever seen is about to come into Master Duel, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And by a lot of fun, I mean like 0 fun for anyone unless they're playing exactly that deck. Which surprises me that I didn't see any sprites today. I kind of thought that maybe one of you guys would try something with that, but yeah, here we are.
Nah.
Yeah, same. I don't know. Like I play them. I mean, I have a deck built, but for me, I'm like, if I have to say which deck I love Labyrinth. This is a fun deck. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, so thank you guys for stopping by. Once you join the collective, you can leave Nevermore. I realize that I'm rambling. You don't have to explain it to me. I know how I do. But I will see you guys next week. Dare and I will return for another episode of the Nevermore Nerds. So hasta luego, everybody. Be safe out there and tip your waiters. And yeah.